in these final days of the presidential campaign, it's probably a good time to discuss something we've mentioned from time to time here over the last several months, which is remembering that a presidential campaign, a presidential election, is not really a national election. It's 50 different state elections all rolled up into one. This is important to remember right now because of what you're seeing in the national polling. You're seeing the race tighten up across the board. The Real Clear Politics average of national polls at the moment, for example, has Hillary Clinton up only by 2.2 percentage points. That's down from 6 or 7 points just a couple of weeks ago. And that is an accurate reflection of what's probably happening nationally. But it may not be a totally accurate reflection of what's happening in the 10 or so battleground states where this race will really be decided. It's not at all clear that the tightening in those states is exactly the same, and here's why. The national polling is often influenced by heavy movements in states that are clearly red states for Republicans or blue states for Democrats, including some big states. And what you're seeing right now is a lot of Republicans coming home to Donald Trump. Many of those Republicans in red states where he was going to win anyway. This is particularly true because of Hillary Clinton's problems with the FBI investigation into her emails that broke out again over the weekend. So if you have Donald Trump running up bigger margins in red states in the South, for example, or in a state like Texas, that may not necessarily translate into the same kind of impact in battleground states where the electorate is much more divided. So I think the key is to remember that it's important to look at what you're seeing in battleground state polling in these final days, not just the polling that you see in national election polls, because this really will in the end be a series of battleground state elections that will determine the ultimate winner.